We surfing markets, baby, waves crashing hard. No crystal ball, just toss, we dodging the shards. Ocean's the game, we traders riding the swell. Wait for the trading, now you have the intel.
Let's go! Markets in ocean, we waiting through the chop. Candlesticks dancing, we watching where it stops. Bull waves rising, bears pulling it back. Fibonacci levels, yeah, waiting to react. Fake gurus say they know what will happen only after the fact. If it was true, we'd all stack racks. Probabilities king, we playing the odds. They barnacles slowing down, new traders just off the pods. Stop loss tight, risk management is key. Successful traders learn the hard way, now have the highest degree.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Crypto's a tsunami, it's wild, it's raw. Trading can be like a puzzle, 10,000 piece jigsaw. FOMO's a siren, trying to make us go deaf. But we stay patient, taking a deep breath.
Charts our compass, price action our guide. Crossing the signals, we prepping to ride. No wave, no trade, we chillin' on shore. Read each portfolios like stepping on a claymore. Bulls get cocky, bears cry in the rain. Emotional roller coaster, but we gripping the chain. Wait for the trade to ride the wave, no stress. We learning every day, that's how we finesse.
You can't control the wave.
Ooh, let the waves roll, let the market flow. Wait for the trade, don't FOMO, ride the wave. Feel the ocean's momentum, we wait. Wild traders jumping quick, let them, ooh, let it come to you, you the setup's true. Patience is power, now the trade breaks through. Ride the wave, watch the trend, now we add into our dividends.
You can't control the wave.
Ocean don't care about your bags or your dreams. Waves keep crashing, gotta ride with our team.
Be patient, let the market decide. Wait for the trade, let it go.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
If traders knew what will happen, we'd all be rich. But we serve probabilities, they be giving a sales pitch.
Probabilities king, we playing the odds. Fake gurus be barnacles, just arthropods. Slowing down, new traders watching their portfolio concave. We only have probabilities, you can't control the waves.
That's right, guys. All we have is probabilities. We never know what's going to happen. All these fake gurus out there, they claim they know, and of course they always post after the fact. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Man, oh man. Making history, guys. Making history. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, if you haven't done so already, definitely special like. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms or pattern memorization. And a warning, you're going to hear a whole bunch of fake gurus out there saying, I knew it, I told you, I called it, join my group, blah, blah, blah. No, they normally talk both ways. It's either going to do this or this, and when it does, well, then they're right. What I do is I give you plan A, plan B. So if the plan B goes, well, I'm kind of right, but not as right as the plan A. So if you do like that, make sure to smash the like. All right, here we go. Right now we're looking at the crypto bubbles on the hourly time frame, and we are going up. We have Cake up 5.3%. We have AVAX. We have Jupiter. All green. Pies down. Boring. WIF down. We actually entered WIF. So here's the thing. We were doing a screen share for my private group, and this screen share was just going to be for about an hour. It turned out to be almost 3 hours. And that's because we were scalp trading, and one led to another and led to another, and, you know, making some really good profits on these coins. And the whole time it's all live trading with my group, and that way there's no delay. It's on Telegram, and again, this is what we do, and just killing it. And then it's like, oh man, like why is everything continuing to go up? I'm expecting these trades to last a little bit, especially, you know, with our stop losses and everything. And sure enough, I check, and Bitcoin all-time high. Bitcoin all-time high. Bitcoin all-time high. I love it. I love it. Here we go. So let's get serious. All right, let's get serious, guys. Looking at the daily time frame, we have hype up 15%. And we took a bite out of this. We sure did. We took a bite out of this in the screen share, the live trading that we're doing. And I believe, I don't remember if it was 10x leverage. I think it was 10x leverage that we made some decent gains fairly quick, which is good. Does it happen all the time? Nope, sure doesn't. I never want to have you think that, you know, we don't lose any trades, or, you know, we lose trades. We lose, we win. We manage our risk. That's the biggest thing, is managing the risk. SPX, that alert did go off, but we were in trades, we were scalping. And one thing that I am afraid of is posting a bunch of coins, which, again, in my group, I treat your money as if it was my money. All these other groups, they don't care. I'm telling you right now, they do not care about you. What they will do is they'll post. And then if they all go down, well, they all went down. But if they go up, let's just say they posted 20 charts, and we have 6 that did really well. Well, then they'll post those 6 and say, look, guys, join our group. But they won't tell you about the others that got wrecked. For us, we are very selective. We believe in quality over quantity. These other groups, they don't care about that, because they want to trick new traders to join their group. We don't. I have a group, but you can learn how to trade here. You don't need to join my group to learn how to trade. If you want, you can join my group, and here's the thing, it's 12 months, you get a month for free, blah, 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 all this other stuff here. But the reason people join my group is to have access to me almost 24/7. And of course, we do live screen shares, we do live trading, we do thought process videos on our active trades, inactive trades, the market. If I see things that are kind of going not in the right direction, then I'm thinking, well, I let the group know, hey guys, X, Y, and Z, these are, it's not looking right. Get ready. There might be a move coming. Then as it gets closer and I start seeing more of it, I let them know again, all right, get ready. We're going to be moving up all of our stop losses on the coins. So be looking out for that. And sure enough, I update the coins that we're in, and then I'll update them again. All right, it broke this level. We're going to come down. More than likely, I don't know, but more than likely we're going to come down. You know, take some profits if you haven't already. Definitely move up the stop losses. And sure enough, I think there's been a few times where it's been an emergency. It's like, oh, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. All right, moving on. Who's streaming right now? That's what I want to know. I checked before I started streaming. Maybe they're still streaming. I don't know. Let's see here. This one was kind of like a quick thing. It's like 8 minutes. It's like, oh, let me go. I was actually doing the screen share, and I told my guys, so that, listen, guys, I'm gonna go live. I have to. It's history. So very, very happy with Bitcoin. And let's see what we got. Let's go to liquidations. Well, no, let's go to Fear and Greed Index. Let's go ahead and go to Crypto 72. Let's refresh this one more time. Crypto 72, we're up 2 points. And I believe this will go maybe even to 78 by the morning. Possible. Now, again, when it's in the green, this one you want to sell. You know, we don't have a whole bunch of trades open right now. Our trades, of course, we've adjusted our stop losses for the event that if Bitcoin dumps, which we have a very high likelihood that it might, we're prepared. We are prepared. Okay, let's go to the liquidation CMAP. This is liquidations. Let's go ahead and refresh this really quick. This is on the 24-hour time frame. And what we're looking for is areas of hotness, of yellow. The higher it is, the brighter it is, the more liquidations. Hey, we got All Set in the house. What's up, All Set? We're making history, guys. We're making history, and so happy you are here to be a part of it. Bitcoin all-time highs. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Let's see here. So we don't have anything really up top, but on the bottom we do. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. Let's kind of look at this. Again, nothing on top. The bottom we do have 176 million market cap. I'm sorry, 176 million liquidations at 108. Because right now, why would you go long? I don't. Now, granted, we're in a long, and our stop loss might get hit. Right now, we're doing Bitcoin. It went up to like 50% or something. Right now, we're at 44.65. We entered a long earlier today, and of course, notified the group and everything else. Been updating the group with the stop losses. We'll get into that in a little bit. But man, let's look at the weekly. On the weekly, again, nothing too crazy. You know, zooming in. I mean, all this, I mean, it adds up. But we have more to the downside. So we'll see. We'll see if it comes down. Now, one thing that I did post in the group, let me refresh this. And I just posted this as well, you know, with the all-time high picture. Total liquidations, shorts getting annihilated. Oh my gosh. 59.37 million on the 1 hour. 4 hour, 84.11 million on the 12 hour, 202.89 million, 24 hour, 332.19 million. Shorts getting wrecked. Were we in any shorts? Nope. Because, well, there's FOMO. There's FOMO right now in Bitcoin. There's FOMO in some of these coins. Some of them are moving great. Some are moving slowly. And we were in one short. We finally got stopped out in profit, and after our first target hit, and I was so glad that one got stopped. And I was surprised too. Earlier today, I was like, man, I'm really surprised. I did 2 live streams or screen shares for my group today. I just realized that this morning. I mentioned in the screen share is like, man, I'm really surprised this short is still going. You know, yes, it hit our first target, but I'm surprised we're still in it. And then, sure enough, a few hours later, we ended up getting stopped out in profit, so it's good. Let's see here. So we went over that. Let's see here. Put a 1 in the chat, guys. Put a 1 in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let's go to this videos. Oh, here's a newer video that I put. It's music. This right here, definitely check this out. Oh, speaking about this, let's come down here. Okay, we're gonna get to Bitcoin in just a second. This is a 3-minute chart. Yeah, that's right. I'm zoomed in, guys. I am zoomed in. But what I do want to show you is I want to show you this. So a special shout out to Mr. Saldena. I think I pronounced that right, or maybe I've left out an A. But I want to give a special shout out. It says, thanks for the video. And these are from the live streams. And they watched the live stream once it was done. They said, thanks for the video. Was a perfect day for just hunkering down and locking in. It's raining where he's at. And anyways, again, thanks. And everyone needs to like the video and comment. If you're utilizing the video, and especially if you got some questions, like, you know, and they're being answered, definitely smash the like, you know, leave a comment. I just get annoyed with the types of people, the YouTube people, where they decide to make this, types of people YouTube decides to make famous. So basically all these people are jumping around and clapping and hollering and, you know, just, they're grifters. They are literally scammers. They are more interested in their pocket than your family. Plain and simple. Because sure, they'll teach you, but you have to pay them instead of just helping you out. See, the people who grind every day with only a handful, I mean, you see it here, only a handful of people here. And this makes it so discouraging for me to continue doing what I'm doing. So anytime you see me live, definitely like, if you can, share it, you know, hype up the chat, ask questions, ask for charts, because this is interaction. YouTube loves it. And see here, handful of people watching and they answer all your questions. Yeah. You can't get this information anywhere unless you pay. Hands down. Hands down. You can get this information anywhere unless you pay. And for me, I believe in my system to where, let me show you that it works. Make money. And then if you want access to me, you join this. This is my business model. I show you that I know what I'm talking about. I show you like how to enter, when to enter, of course, never financial advice. And then if you want more access to me, well, then you join the group. But do you have to do that to learn? No, you can do that right here. That's what I do every day. All right, here we go. And sometimes multiple times a day. This is a bonus stream. This is a bonus stream. So thank you, Rush R, for being here. Appreciate you greatly. Thank you, All Set, for being here. Thank you for everybody else who's here. I greatly appreciate you. Appreciate you guys greatly. All right, so let's look at this Bitcoin on the 3-minute time frame. This is what I was trading. We entered right here from the group. You know, this was a level that we were watching. We entered right here. It came down. Beautiful retest. You know, here we could have added to the trade, and then it just up from there. Of course, you know, we had our stop loss expecting to get stopped out, you know, if it rolled over and this was, okay, this is all we're doing today. But just in case, we entered, and sure enough, the lows did not get touched, only the highs, only the highs. See, now that Bitcoin made a new all-time high again, when ETH going to follow, in your opinion? So here's the difficult part. Right now, because Bitcoin is going up, and we actually cover this. Let's come over here really quick. Let's go to YouTube, and let's go to markets. When Bitcoin goes up, let's go to markets, Bitcoin dominance, weekly. I want to show this to you. So when Bitcoin goes up, the alts usually go up. When Bitcoin goes down, the alts usually come down. When Bitcoin dominance goes up and Bitcoin goes up, the alts do okay, but Bitcoin is outperforming the alts, hence the dominance is increasing. When Bitcoin goes up, but the dominance falls, this is what we're waiting for. The dominance falls, then people, because Bitcoin's going up, alts do well, but the alts are outperforming Bitcoin, making the dominance of Bitcoin reduce. So with that being said, let's look at the 4-hour time frame. Let's double click and double click. We can see this just recently, this past, day, Bitcoin dominance has been going up, and Bitcoin has also been going up. So the alts will do okay, but what we need for the alts to really take off is for the dominance to come down. Do I think the dominance will come down today? Maybe. This right here was a nice little run for our alts. Whenever Bitcoin was, doing okay, going sideways or going up, that's good. When Bitcoin goes down, then people just get out, but more people are getting out of Bitcoin than the alts. So hopefully that makes sense. And if not, just screenshot that little diagram I have, it'll help you out. So right now on the daily, Bitcoin dominance just to the moon. And it just depends on where Bitcoin dominance is going to roll over. And that's when, well, hopefully the alts will take over according to our image right here. We're waiting for Bitcoin dominance to come down and Bitcoin either going sideways or up for the alts to do really well. But if Bitcoin dominance comes down and Bitcoin comes down, alts are going to get wrecked. So this is what I'm very worried about. Hey, we got Meet Damien in the house. Meet Damien says, just sold some profitable ETH and Bitcoin trades. I'm done trading for tonight. Still in Solana. Trade with take profit of 200. Hey, there you go. I think we're doing Solana. No, we actually did a live screen share for my private group. And it was supposed to be for an hour. We ended up doing it for almost 3 hours. I mean, we're just scalping, and then it running and taking a profit, and man, it was nuts. It was nuts. And Solana was another coin that popped. And I was like, guys, we're in trades. Let's just maintain the ones we got. And good for you. So yeah, my alert for Solana went off. Let's go here. Look at this. So of course, this is where we entered Bitcoin earlier today. And right now we are currently up about 46% on a 10x leverage, doing really nice, taking some profits along the way, of course. Of course, my group has updated their stop loss. So if we do get stopped out, we're in profit. Here, this trend line has been respected very nicely. Very, very nicely. And we are currently above our VWAP. This is the 3-minute time frame. And when when more alerts were going off, I'm like, why is everything moving up? Like, I'm expecting at any moment for it to come down. And of course, all our stops are in profit. And I go and I look at Bitcoin, it's like, holy smokes, we did another all-time high. Then it comes down, finds support on this trend line again. Very important to understand trend lines. Broke this level, another all-time high. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh, I love it. Thank you guys for smashing the like. You guys are the best. Now, if it does come down in here into this, I do expect it to potentially bounce here before initially, the rollover happens. And this, when the price was here, we were looking at this. Well, actually right here, we're looking at this for a potential maybe short, maybe open it short, but definitely once it breaks this level. And that never happened. It just went up and up and up and up. So now if we want to short, what we could do, this would be our first level, 110.297. This is on blow pin. And if we do break this level, then let's go ahead and short. Let's go ahead and do an alert. And no, let me cancel that. Let's just move this up. So this is where we could potentially short. Now, of course, we're not catching the absolute top, because look at all the people that try to catch the absolute top. They're here, it comes down, they short, comes up, barely in profit, boop, probably liquidated or stopped out, depending on their leverage. If not, boop, stopped out, liquidated. Coming down, okay, they're going to short again, trying to catch the top. Guess what happens? Boop, stopped out, liquidated. And so it's very difficult. Now, of course, the people who do catch the top or really close to the top, they're the ones that love to post on X. Look at me, I'm a genius. And I caught the top and my group caught the top, even though they entered like 18 times. We caught the top, it took us a few tries, but we did it. And join my group and blah, blah, blah. Join. That's all they ever talk about. Here's the thing. Do you need members to fund your accounts? Or can you do it by trading? For me, I have a group. You don't need to join this to learn how to trade. I show you. I give you setups here. The people who want access to me almost 24/7, they join the group. And we have a lot. So I think it's a lot. All right, moving on. Okay, my nose itches. Here we go. Let's see, August Miller's in the house. What's up, buddy? What's going on? We got Sin in the house. Thank you, Sin, for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate you greatly. All right. Could we short here? We could. High risk. Very high risk, because it could break it and then bloop, come up. Because right here is a zone. I love looking at zones. It's a zone. I was going to call it something else. It's a zone. It's more of a block. But anyway, so look at this. Does it go across? So these kind of stop there. Does it even go more? Boring. What did you leave it here? So if the price comes down and you're trying to short, you short once it crosses this level, it could bounce here and then maybe continue up. Or it could from here to here and then maybe do this. This is what I'm looking for. So I'll wait. I don't need the top. I'm not trying to brag to anybody. I know how to trade. I'm not trying to trick people into joining my group to, no. Here we go. Boom. But would I short right now? Nope. I'd wait with this. Okay. See here. What else? What else do we see? Let's come over here to this. Let's get rid of this and this. Oh. Okay, we don't need this anymore. Yeah. So I do want to show something really quick. Well, not really quick, but click on this, like this. Let's go to the weekly time frame. Oh, and this is what I had posted this in the group just before going live. Okay. And this is what I want to show. These are my trend lines. I have a video that pretty much shows you how to do this, but all I did was I went to the weekly time frame and I used the magnet tool and also the ray tool. The ray tool is right over here. I never know where they're at, so I have to click on this to see the highlight. And I have a star, so it's on my floating toolbar, so I can just get this, move it anywhere I want, put it back down here. And I went from the wick to the wick, which created this line, and I did it in orange and very thick. That just shows me this is from the very beginning. Then I went from the candle body to the candle body, again giving me this. Then same thing here, wick to wick, candle body to candle body, gave me the blue line. So this was from the first bull run, second bull run. And then I also did this level right here, coming across, this one here and this one here. And just because, you know, we could see that they're matching up. And these, when I first initially did it, the price action was not here. None of this was here. But look at how well this goes. So we can see it a little bit clearer on the daily. Just look at this. So here, you know, we wicked it a few times. Here we wicked it here. Here it's kind of dancing on it, but then look at this. And then here too. Then I also did a trend line from here to here once we were in this area. And then look, it stopped right here. So all these are very important levels. This was a really nice zone. And then this was a key level for me for it to break above and maintain. If not, of course, we're coming down here to our fair value gap, and it maintained it. Now, here's what I find funny. All these mentors out there, all these mentors who are trying to sell you a group, they talk about liquidity. We have a liquidity right here and blah, 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 and liquidity. And then look, it came down for the liquidity. Join my group. I give you all these tips and tricks and secrets, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what about this liquidity? Well, it might come down there. No, here's the thing. Price will do whatever it wants. It can go up. It cannot take this. Look at this. It didn't take this. It didn't take this. It doesn't have to take the liquidity. If it does, great. And then it's funny too, because they'll talk about the liquidity on the lower part when they think it's going to come down. But once it starts breaking up, they'll say, oh, well, there's liquidity up here too. What? Or if it's kind of zigzagging, they're like, well, we have a high chance it'll come to this liquidity, or it'll come to this liquidity. Okay, we just say it's going to go up or down, in my opinion. And that's what I do. Right now, we're at a resistance. Look at this, guys. Man, this is so exciting. We're at resistance right here. Look at this. It came up. Man, I cannot make this stuff up. Look at this, how beautiful this is on the daily. Got it here. Got it here. And now potentially breaking through to only do a wick. We did a wick last time. And here again. Are we going to do a wick and then now we can short? Possible. Are we going to get something like this? This I like using the bars tool. So come over here. Bars pattern. Well, let's just say we do something like this. And you know what? Why not? What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. What if we do something like this? Or we do a higher low. And this, if we double tap this, where does this put us? September. What I would like to see is up here. We'll see. Let's see here. Arizona says, I'm West Coast. We'll be up till 10:30. Hey, there you go. Then back at 4:30 a.m. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Anybody have any coins, questions, comments, concerns, issues? Let me know. Ice water. Love that ice water. All right. So, of course, I did want to talk about this. Let's go over here to the markets while y'all are thinking of questions. This is total. And this is on, let's go to the daily. For the daily, I thought we were going to pull back and then break out. Nope. Went up this way and then boom, skyrocket, and then continue to skyrocket, broke this level. This is what we were wanting to see. This is a lot of money coming into the market. Right now we are at 3.45 trillion. That's with the T, trillion. Crazy. Total two, we still have this level to break right here. It's at 1.26 trillion. It's on the daily time frame. Same thing. I thought we were going to come up here, get rejected, come down to this level. We did end up bouncing here, and then coming up to about this level, and yeah, broke through it. How about this? Ooh, look at that. I like it. I like it. So I came up here. So now what we need to do is just break this to go up. Now, before everybody starts FOMOing into all these coins, be very careful, because again, Bitcoin could at any moment come down. When it does, be ready, have your stops in place, be moving up your stop losses, have alerts. Very important. Total 3 looks exactly like Total 2. The only difference is on Total 2, it's everything except Bitcoin. Total 3, it's everything except Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that is that. Let's see here. I'm going to do it. Ooh, a little bit more than I thought. Okay. I know you're looking at the view count. You're like, man, this is more than you thought. Very thirsty. I was talking for 3 hours, almost 3 hours, nonstop to my VIP group. We were doing some scalp trades. Man, killed it. Let's see here. So this one, GRT. Oh, we're still in this one, I think. Did we get stepped out? No, we're in it. We're up 5%. Barely, boring. Nothing. Gross. This one, I mean, the right now, and I told my group too, right now the market's kind of slowing down. And I'm noticing this too, as we're trading, you know, in the beginning, we're just money. And then towards the very end of the stream, almost 3 hours, I noticed that it's like, it's not moving so much in these levels. I said, you know what, we're going to stop doing this. We're going to go do YouTube. And plus, I mean, that's 3 hours. I was only planning for an hour. Sui, we're still in Sui. Yeah, we're still in Sui. And this one is doing pretty good. This one, funny story. I was in this one. We entered over here. And so let me just break down this for you. So here's where we entered, high risk, knowing that, you know, we could come down here. Here's where our stop loss was at. And I told him, I said, I'm going in, you know, SUI, 30x leverage, tight stop loss. We're only risking 1%. And it's doing this number. It comes up here and I say, okay, now before I was talking about, you know, if it breaks this level, we're done. You know, I want to see it, you know, it bounce here as it's coming down. And sure enough, it bounced. And here I said, you know what, let me go ahead and draw this out to let you know what I'm thinking. So I drew it out from here. I said, hopefully we come up to this midline-ish area, come down, bounce off of this box that I drew. We do not want it coming down here. We come down here, we're getting stopped out. You know, if we come down here, box, then come up to here. And here's what I want you to take away from this. Look at how accurate this is. Went up, came down, did our bounce, went up. Here's our pivot, came down. Now this is drawn before the price action. Then it came up. I thought we were going to get rejected here before bouncing up. Nope, just took off. When it was coming up here, I put on for the group, recommend taking profit. And as I did that, I'm trying to close out a portion of my trade, and I accidentally did 100%. I was like, no. And it's coming up here. I was like, man, I think this has more time to more room to go. I was like, man, I was way down here when we entered. No, it was here, I think. I was like, are you kidding me right now? So I'm gonna re-enter it. So this would have been this would have been like 100 and something, if not more. I was like, man, I said, it's too good. I think it's gonna move. So I re-entered, and then sure enough, so our stop loss is here. So if there's anybody watching that was on the live stream, we're gonna move up our stop loss once again. Every time you see a red, that's because we moved up our stop loss. So if you don't mind, I'm going to do this for the group, and that is the level, I believe. Oh, right there. Okay. So let me go to the group really quick. So update SUI long 30x move stop loss 4.0200. Let's see, put this trade on the live screen share. Okay, and then I do this, copy the link, put it in, copy the picture, put it in. Okay, so they're updated. Now I got to do mine. So bear with me just a little bit. So SUI, stop loss, okay, move it up. Okay, in a little bit. Okay. Perfect. So we're in this one. Did really nice on this one. 30x leverage, killing it. This one right here, GRT, not so much. Boring. Oh, you know what? We're gonna move over our stop loss on this one. Let me know if you have any coins, guys. So we'll move up our stop loss really tight. So here was our stop loss. Dang it. Okay, now get this. Move it up nice and tight. Copy. Not liking how I'm not liking how it's looking. Okay. Update. GRT. This one was a 30x leverage. Good Lord. 30x long. Move stop loss 0.11671, and then so I don't have to do all that again. Copy. Okay, every second counts right now. GRT. Oof. You know, I'm just going to close out my trade because I have a lot right on this close out. I closed mine. I was only down like 0.3% or something. No, less than that. I don't know what else. Let me check. Oh, 3%. So this is me. I closed mine. Doesn't look good. Could it bounce from here? Sure, why not? But one thing with me is I show you my wins, I show you my losses. I have nothing to sell you. If I had something to sell you, I wouldn't show you this. Are you kidding me? I would not show you this at all. Nothing to sell you. Oh, we got stopped out on Show Guide. We tried it. It broke out of this here. And I'm like, you know what? It's going to come up, probably bounce here and go up. Got stopped out. Show Guide, I think it was like a 2x, maybe a 10x. I don't even know. But this one was just like a rush. Man, we got stopped out on that one. This one, man, this one did really, really well. This one was a 10x leverage when we entered it. We entered it right here. So I'm guessing right here ish area. Here's our stop loss. So we're moving up our stop loss. Moving up our stop loss. Recommend take profit. It keeps on coming up, coming down. And then, oh, we got stopped out. We got stopped out right here. Look at this wick. Oh my gosh. barely, barely. And then now it's doing this. But we're not chasing it. You know, we took our profit here as well. So 2 take profits and then a stop loss here. And this one was 10x. So this one was a good one. We got Porky in the house. What's up, Porky? Appreciate you, man, being here. See, how we doing today? Smash the likes. Yes, indeed. Smash the likes. Late night hours covering the wild. Yes, yes, indeed. Bonk on the chart. Let's go. Let's look at Bonk. Now, I was actually looking at Bonk earlier. Bonk. And I mentioned it to, let's do this one. So. But well, let me show you mine. Let's go here to this. Open anyway. Go here. I think I have it charted out. Bonk. We're looking at it right here. So, do I have anything charted on this? So let's take this off. So here's my box. Okay, so on the 1 hour it looks good. On the daily, it doesn't look too good. Not yet, anyway. In my opinion. Oh, this is just regular Bonk. This is not. Oh, this is MXC too. So for Bonk, we'd have to do this one. This little 1 hour. Okay. So let me get rid of this one because this is MXC. And let's add this one. So here's a pro tip. If you are trading on Blowfin, only chart Blowfin charts. Do not use MXC, don't use Binance. They may look similar, but they have different buyers and sellers. Because they have different buyers and sellers, the volume is different. Again, the price may look about the same, but the levels are going to be different. So this is very important. So right now, it kind of ran up. It's right at resistance on the 1 hour time frame. See here. You missed Road Dog chat tonight, man. So initially, I was doing a live screen share from my private group, scalp trading, only for an hour. Trades were so great that we ended up doing 2 hours, then almost 3 hours. And then I started noticing kind of rolling over, and it's like, all right, let me do some YouTube. But yeah, we were killing it, man. We were killing it so bad in a good way in the private group. Now, do you need to join the private group to learn? Nope. Learn here. Ask me questions. And for those of you who know how to trade, ask me questions to verify that I know how to trade. Like, it's literally a challenge. And I don't hear anybody else saying that. You know. Now we may have different styles, but I'll tell you, I'll show you mine. You know what I mean? All right, here we go. So looking at this, we do have a zone that I'm looking at. It's on the 1 hour time frame. For me personally, I would like to get out of this zone before entering. It looks nice. It looks really nice. If you're a pattern trader and watch certain people, you might say that this is an Adam and an Eve. Horrible. Just look at this. Yeah, that's all you need. Or you may say it is a... Well, this I kind of like. Well, kind of. I mean, we're doing higher lows, and then we have like a base here, so an ascending triangle. Go to this. What other patterns can we see? We can see a... That's all I see. But instead of worrying about all that stuff, here's our zone. So once it breaks above the zone, we can enter the trade. In my opinion, not before. We have our alert just slightly above the wick, because I don't want to be bothered before the wick. Set our alert and actually set the alert. This one looks almost ready. Almost. I like it. Let's see here. And I see your question, Rush Hour. We're going to get to that in just a second. Anything on this? I mean, it's got a nice move up. It wouldn't be bad if it pulled back to about here, about 50% of the move, before potentially doing something like this. I mean, it looks strong. Looks very strong. Now, if we zoom out, let's go to a 4-hour. Went into our danger zone. There. And then you know what's coming up. Let's go. Can I do this fast though? Just give me 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. I can't find it now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Meh. Gosh darn it. I have too many things saved here. Oh well. Just playing danger zone. So I went into the danger zone. Tom Cruise, time to visit you. You go below the danger zone, you could crash and burn, guys. You could crash and burn. So the price, it went up. Very nice retrace to the 0.5. Beautiful. Coming up, did a higher high. Excellent. What we do not want to see is it pulling back. And here's our 50%. We don't want it breaking below this. We want this to be the decision point to go to this level to potentially continue up versus straight down, not looking good, barely a retrace, broke this level. Oh, be careful. Went into the golden pocket, broke through the golden pocket into the danger zone. And here it could have done this. Bloop. It's what it could have done. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. But it came up here, had a nice little block. Came down, up, down, looking really weak. Came up, broke this level. I guess we would have entered. Just because it broke this level. And we're back in the golden pocket. And then now, it's looking strong. I like it. But I'd have to wait for the alert to go off. Now, when the alert goes off, I would do a 1 hour. So on this, I like to write this. That way when we come back to it, 1 hour. Candle must close. And the alert always has to go off first in order for us to see the 1 hour candle close above. And we're going to change this color to a blue. That way it's very easy to distinguish. So the 1 hour candle, after the alert goes off, we check it. We have to see that the 1 hour candle closed above 0.021527. If it hasn't, we don't enter. Because, tell you guys, all day long, alerts, alerts, alerts. We'll take a peek at this one since we don't have any other coins. But this is one right here. I wonder if I move this up. Nope, doesn't move up. But we'll look at this one a little bit. But if we do not get a candle close, let's say we get a wick and this happens. Do we need to trade? Nope, sure don't. We need a candle close above this. We do, we're good. This, no, everything's slowing down. I don't know if my computer's gonna die or what. This, yes. Okay. Let's see here. Rushar says, do you spot a reversal based on market structure only? My guess is you're referring to like divergence. So my answer to that is yes. I only look at market structure. Because divergence, let's just think about this. So let's say this is price. Let's say this is your indicator, whatever it is. And here you're saying, oh, look at that, divergence, reversal, reversal. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure this price is going to come down. Why? Because of the divergence? Nope. Because it went up. What goes up will 100% go down. Again, what I do is I do trading simplified. I simplify trading. What goes up will come down. No doubt in my mind. Question is when? I don't know. When there's divergence? Nope. Why? Well, divergence could do this. For example, we have divergence on a 1 hour or a daily or a 4 hour, 5 minute, whatever you want. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. And we have this, and then it comes down, and then it comes up. So it's still going higher than your indicator. So this is still, now you got double divergence. Oh, double divergence. It's going to come down. Well, yeah, no kidding. It's going to come down. Why? It went up so much. It went up 30%, 40%, whatever percent. It's going to come down. Then when it does come down, hey, I told you, divergence, it played out. Well, I already know it's going to come down. Why? It went up. What levels do I think it's going to go down to? More than likely 38% of this move to possibly 50%. That's what I think. Does it have to come down to these levels? Nope. It can go down to the 618. It can actually go to the danger zone and then crash and burn. And the whole time, people who are doing this divergence or double divergence or triple or whatever it is, they are going to, I told you it was divergence. You know, this is what indicates a reversal. Not really. What indicates a reversal is the price action. If the price is going up, it's going to come down. It's just a matter of when. And if you have divergence, your divergence doesn't play out automatically. Your divergence starts to play out, but it can reverse at any moment. Believe me, I have done thousands and thousands. No, I take that back. Do not believe me. Don't ever believe me. Verify. Verify what I say if it's true. So here, I'm gonna give you all a, Melissa says, didn't get a notification. It's okay. We love you, Melissa. We really do. And thank you for being here. Thank you so much. So here is the thing. When I first started trading, I literally every single day spent 12, 14, even 16 hours a day. No lie. Usually on Mondays, I'd sleep half the day, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. Now I was doing a weekend shift as a registered nurse. So my hours were very crazy on the weekends. Monday, I'd sleep, catch up on my sleep. And then the rest of the week, I literally devoted myself because I wanted the edge. Oh, divergence, man. Oh, the higher the time frame, the more divergence. Awesome. So what I literally did, I wrote stuff down on my notebook, daily divergence with it, and I actually measured the amount of percentage of the divergence from the indicator, the price action, the whole nine. I had it all written down. Moved, I don't know where it's at. Anyway, I wrote all that stuff down, and then I went to the 1 hour and the 4 hour, and I did all these time frames. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to get an average of the daily, how much it moves. Now, granted, at this time, I didn't take into account market cap, so I will divulge that to you. But I'm looking at all this and, the different time frames and the whole nine. And there were some times where these smaller time frames will do divergence of 13%. When the daily on that same chart, that same coin, the daily divergence with either the same or even more percentage difference only gave 6% or 8%. So even though it was a larger time frame, the logic that your mentor and my mentor told us is that the bigger the time frame, the larger the divergence. Not so much. Don't believe me though, backtest. And don't just do 1 or 2 or 10 or 20, do hundreds and hundreds and hundreds like I did so that you get a more accurate reading. So whenever I'm giving you any of this information, what I'm doing is I'm giving you my experience. But again, don't ever believe anything I say. See if it works. And that's why when I see divergence, if we're so here's the thing. Bullish divergence works better in a bullish market. Bearish divergence works better in a bearish market. There have been plenty of times where I'll show it to my group and I will say, I'm entering this trade right now. It has bearish divergence on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, on the 15 minute. I'm entering right now. If it pulls back, it's going to probably pull back to my support level. Let's do this again. It's going to probably pull back to my support level. I'm entering the trade. It broke this level. I'm entering. And if you want, you can have a lower entry here. Sure enough, what happens? Price continues going up. The RSI is overbought. It's like at 85. Then, let me see. Y'all are talking about something. And then it comes up. And even though the RSI is overbought, even though there's bearish divergence, guess who's making money? This guy. Guess who doesn't care about divergence? This guy. Why? I know price is going to go up. I know price is going to come down. How strong is this level? Is this a level that has been tested before in the past? If so, is this a daily level, a weekly? The higher the time frame, the stronger the support resistance. I do believe that. This is what I trade. So to answer your question, when it comes to reversals, oh my gosh. There we go. When it comes to, to answer your question, does it come down to market structure, price action? That's what it comes down to. Just knowing that it went up, I know it's going to come down. So now, for everybody here, if this is the first time of you hearing my explanation of divergence, buying an overbought RSI, anything like that, and the reasoning, the logic, the rationale behind it, this is your first time, put a 1 in the chat. If you're watching this on the replay, put a 1 in the chat or the comments. If you've heard this before, put a 7 to let me know. And I'm very curious if that's the first time you've ever heard that. But this is how I trade. I don't trade like your mentor. I don't trade like him. He's very successful and very rich because there's a strong chance that you paid him to learn how to trade. I am showing you how to trade based off of experience. Thousands upon, if not hundreds of thousands of hours doing this every single day. 12, 14, 18 hours a day. Well, 16 hours a day. That's what I see. Am I a genius? Do I get all these right? No, not even. I wouldn't be living where I'm at right now, I'll tell you that. So, but all these secrets, I could sell you. I don't want to get rich off of you. I want to get rich with you. That's my shirt. All right. Let me see. Let's see here. Sin says, save me, Tom Cruise. Tom Crown Cruise. That's funny. Get your game ons in the house. See here. See, Rush Art says, bro, I'm on chart all day too. Yeah. So let's see here. Do you, I mean, you can be on the charts all day too. And I mean, I've had people that have been trading for like 5 years and asking me for help when I was only in like 6 months. Not saying that I knew everything, but yeah. But yeah, as far as divergence, it plays out when it plays out. Now listen to those words. Divergence plays out when it decides to play out. For example, we gave an example here already. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. But like if we have this divergence, let's say there's divergence right now. Let's say there's bullish divergence. We're looking at this. There's bullish divergence. And it comes up and it comes down some more and down some more. So we're still having that bearish divergence or bullish divergence. And then finally it goes up. Well, now you can scream to everybody, hey, the bullish divergence played out. All right. Well, for me, it just broke this level. I don't need to look at that because it will do it when it's ready. It doesn't have to do it as soon as you see it. And I've seen that happen hundreds and if not thousands of times to where I would see the bullish divergence like, oh man, great. I did the trade and it would still go down. Like, what? And it just, that's what I did. See here, get your game on. Get your game on says works better in English. LOL. What are you talking about? understand what that means. Let's see here. See here, Get Your Game On says, I average 80 plus hours on YouTube and watch nothing but trading. Nice, man. 18 months nonstop, still haven't taken a trade, except I bought and hold on Robinhood, $100 just to watch how price moves. Very nice. Yeah, so just to let you know, in my opinion, the traders that I would recommend, well, one for me, also I would recommend, man, there's a lot. So write these down. There is a lot in my brain, but I'm going to go with, and these are not in any specific order, but me first for sure. I would go with, well, let me bring them up. Oh my gosh. And I've done this before though. So let's do Road Dog. Road Dog is really cool. I didn't even know, but one night I saw him streaming and I joined his stream and he turns out he was talking about his old group. And I said, hey man, I was in that group. And then, you know, he's like, are you Joe? And like, yeah, I'm Joe. I was like, dude, like, man, you were the best thing that happened in that group. And in that group, I literally was above all of the bosses, all of the admins. Like I moved up to that position. And it was pretty cool. And he's like, yeah, man, you do so much great stuff. Okay, let's go here to this. So it's Road Dog for sure. So Road Dog, I mean, he does, now granted, everybody that I recommend does not trade the way I trade. So I just want to point that out. He may do trend lines that I would like cringe at or something that I wouldn't agree with. But that's just because I have my own trading style. And that's what I encourage for you to do. Look at all these people and do your own trading style. So here's Road Dog for one. Piper Academy, absolute beast. Oh my gosh. Now this dude, like just the knowledge this guy has, amazing. So we'll do that there. Let's see here. Tradefly is good. Tradefly is really good. I like this dude. Tradefly is good. Of course, Porky. Talk about him a lot. Like I think almost on every stream, regardless if he's here or not. He's a good one. Meet Damien, another good one. Now Meet Damien, like he anytime he does a bull flag or anything like that, like we used to bull flags. The first time he did that, I was like, oh man, you're watching the scammy cup and handy guy too much. It was like, oh, you don't like Sam Price? I was like, you need, in order to do a pattern, you need a trend line. Cup and handle, flag, bull flag, anything. You need a trend line. And I think me and Damien's in here. You need a trend line. And in order to have a trend line, you have to have minimum 2 touches on one side, 3 on another. And there are so many traders out there that are watching this scammy cup and handy guy. Here's one candle, here's another candle, and they're doing this number. This is not, man, I cringe at this stuff. They do this. No, please, for the love of God, do not do this. You are wrecking people. Wrecking people. It's not a flag. It's nothing. It's 2 candles. Anyway, move on. But check him out. Subscribe to him. He's getting up there on his subscribers. But really good analysis too. And he knows his stuff. And also stocks. Tom Crown, he's a good guy. I love Tom. Tom is really good. I'm sure y'all have his stuff already. Alex O Crypto is another good one. Alex O Crypto is another good one. We'll do one more. I really haven't seen Blocky trade, so I can't speak on him, but I do like him as a person. Crypto Princess, haven't seen her. Givers Gain, they have a lot of people on there. And let's see here. BC Poor Corp. Dude is a beast. He's really smart. And it was funny. I was up all night. We're kind of doing story time, I guess. I was up all night. And so he knows that whenever I watch his streams on Piper Academy, I think it's like at 5:30 or 6 or whatever it is. He's like, "Oh, Joe, you didn't get any sleep, did you?" It's like, "No, man." And I was actually doing a live stream one day, and he jumped in and he's like, "Hey, man, I'm about to do a live stream. You want to jump on mine?" I was like, "Yeah, man." So I jumped on his, and he explains everything so eloquently. It was literally like listening to music, like amazing music. And then it was my turn. Well, you see how I do mine. This is how I do mine. You ready? I'm going to show you. And granted, he was talking for like a good 10 minutes. I go, okay, we can do a level here, level here. This is our zone. We do our alert here. We wait for it to break out of this, and then we enter the trade. That's it. 1 minute. And he was going over this and that and this and that. And I think I even said that on the live did I say it on the live? I know I told him for sure after the fact, but I think on the live stream, like, seriously, you want me to follow that? I was like, I can't do, but for me, super simple, super quick. Find your levels, set your alert, done. Next. Let's go. We don't need to spend 20 minutes of talking about, now he didn't do that, but I'm just saying for me personally, we don't need to spend 20 minutes talking about the what has already happened. How am I going to make money? Here, this, boom, done. Let's go. Wait for the alert. The alert goes off. Now I can re-examine it. Okay, did this, and this. We can enter. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. DYX. Or that. Let's see here. Was there anybody else? I think I got everybody. I mean, there's more. Trader Geo, he's good. He's a little too cocky, though, but he's good, though. I need to tell that to him to his face, though. I don't think I've told him that to his face. He's a little too cocky, but he's good, though. But here's the thing, though. There's a difference between cocky and being able to back it up. This guy can back it up. So I do like him. FTY, I really haven't seen how he trades. Red, so Crypto Blood, he's good, too. He goes by Red Nuggets, but it's Crypto Blood. Crypto Blood. He's really good, too. One day, I'm going to be on his show. Every time I show up to his stream, it's like, Joe, I got to get you on this and that, blah, blah. Because he trades like kind of like how I do. He's probably the closest person I've ever seen to trade the way I do. The closest. And he's real good. Jason Casper, of course, everybody knows him. And then, of course, there's one person that I only need to watch for 5 minutes so I can get content to show traders what not to do. So there's that. And that's I mean, there's other people here too. All right. Moving on. So let me check the chats. Okay. Roshark says, nope, my mentor gave all his knowledge for free, and it's all market structure without indicators, just like you. That's why I love your stream. Oh, awesome. Who is that? So we can give him a shout out. Who is that? Holy smokes. We were just talking about you, Road Dog. Holy smokes. Road Dog, you're the best. See here. Get your game on says, I just came in. Please explain what the word divergence means. What's the definition? Okay, so divergence, all it means is when something goes the opposite way. So if you have price going up, and what we're looking at is pivots. We're only looking, so this is a pivot. When the price goes up and then changes direction, is a pivot. This is a pivot as well. Price was going down, changed direction, here's your pivot. So what we're looking at is we're looking at either the, let me go over here. We're looking at either the tops, the last two only, or the bottoms, the last two only. Now, the way I remember this If we're looking at the last two pivots that occurred on the top, we're looking for bearish divergence. If we're looking at the last two pivots that happened at the bottom, we're looking for bullish divergence. Now, there's all kinds of bullish divergence hidden and everything else. I don't care about that stuff. I just know that the price might go up because it's divergence. Now, you can just type in divergence, cheat, heat, and there will be several to choose from. I'll show you my favorite. Let's come back over here. It's over here. See here, divergence, cheat, cheat. So my favorite, I go to images, this one right here. So let's go to visit. Of course, all these places, they want to sell you something. Hey, where's the actual picture? It's cut off. Oh, it's right here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy this. Copy. And I'm gonna post it. How's that? Profile, post. Love this for divergence. Divergence. Granted, I don't trade divergence, but I used to. Do you have two O's? I don't know. But I did when I was a beginner. But nah, I'll just leave it like that. Too bad I don't know what I saw. Boom. Okay, view it. And if everybody could like and comment on that, that'd be great. All right. Let's see here. Get your game on. Oh, did I answer the question? Okay. So yeah, definitely check that out. And then, so that's what it is. But it's only the last two. And you have to look at price action and also your indicator. For me personally, I love the MACD histogram. So this is the last one that's printed. So I'm looking for the top. So you get the tops, the last two tops, or the last two bottoms. But since this one started printing green, I have to look at the tops. And let's double click here. So here, now, depending on your mentor, they will either include the wick or not. Before, I would never include the wick. Then my mentors started saying, you need to include the wicks. So now I do. So here we have a high, lower high. Here we have a high, a lower high. No divergence. But I don't trade that. But I mean, it's good to learn, and I recommend everybody learn. So I would recommend you learn divergence. That way you know how other people trade. So when I'm entering and everybody's scared, I know that, well, they're going to enter when something happens and I happen to see it. Oh, they're going to probably enter. Sure enough, boop, comes up. Going down the list. Okay, so we answered that question, I think. Let's see here. See here. See, Get Your Game On says, you think Porky is as educated and experienced like you have? No disrespect. You like him and I watch him, but who has more experience and knowledge? Your friendly opinion. I mean, we have different styles. I don't know how much experience he has. I can tell you right now, and this is being honest, because he doesn't pay me, I don't pay him, nothing like that. But to be honest, the very moment I saw him, I liked his style. He has a clear way of explaining, and that's one thing that's very difficult, is to, one, understand how to trade, but even more difficult is to explain how to trade, because yours could just be luck, and you can just kind of like wing it. But from the very moment I saw him, and I saw how he's talking about stuff and everything. I think when I first started watching him, I asked him how long he's been training. He's been training for a while. I don't remember how long, but you can just see he knows what he's talking about. And it's just very evident. And watch him, subscribe, like his, all his stuff, comment, all that fun stuff. I don't know who's more experienced. Let me see what else did you say. Educate. I know he's educated as far as trading. And he has a good mindset. He has a good, because trading is very psychological. And I believe he's talked about the psychology of trading from time to time. But if you're asking like, would I vouch for him? I would. Hands down. Hands down. Let's see here. I feel like he doesn't really go, oh, nobody does, in my opinion. But they're all good though. And that's the thing. Like Road Dogg, he doesn't go into as deep as explaining and education as I do, but that's just his style. Same thing with like everybody. I have yet to see anybody do what I do in the deep dive explanation of everything without joining the group. Because in the group, they have their admins who really know how to trade. They're just the face. But you know, where they'll break stuff down. And even I paid for courses, I paid for boot camps, I paid for all this stuff, because I'm always trying to either learn more or see what they're doing and see how it relates to what I'm doing. And all this is, of course, behind a paid wall. I spent thousands of dollars getting additional education from other people where it's like, man, really? You're charging for that? And there are some times where there's like little nuggets in there. I was like, you know what? I remember doing this a long time ago, but I never looked into it. Let me look into it because he's using it. And I'm going to start using it too. So there have been some nuggets that I find. But in reference to explaining, I think I'm the only one that I found that goes in depth as much as I do. And I give it all for free because I believe my training, my methods, my techniques and everything, I believe you can make money. And then once you start making money I don't want to bamboozle anybody. I don't want you to, oh man, he shows all these results all the time. Let me join his group. And then I'm posting like a whole bunch of coins and they're just wrecking everybody, just tricking people to join my group. What I do is I show you, I know what I'm talking about. I explain everything. We do setups the whole nine. And that way, when you do make money, and only when you make money, if you want more access to me almost 24/7, you join my group. But you don't need to join this to learn. I think that's a huge disservice that everybody does. And I think I'm the only one who shows you and has as much confidence in my style to where I give it out for free. And if you want more access, you know, all the screen shares, all the live trading, all the, you know, moving up your stop losses, all the, hey guys, the market's changing right now, you know, do this, this, and this. Like you're literally leveraging your time. If you want that, you join the group. I have nothing to sell you. That's why I tell you my losses. That's why I tell you what we did in the group. Like, hey, we did this and it didn't work. Or we did this and it worked. If I had something to sell you, I would not be telling you half the stuff I tell you. But I don't have anything to sell. I offer it if you want it, great. Let's see here. Some scanning markets. Yeah, but everybody's different. Everybody's different. See, Get Your Game On says, but he is smart. He knows his stuff, of course. Yeah, for sure. Hands down. I vouch for him. Here, that's when I was doing all that stuff. Let's see here. Melissa says, LOL, he used to tell me the same. Cool dude. I'm assuming you're referring to Road Dogg, maybe? And tell you the same thing. Were you an admin in there? I don't even know. If you are, let me know. I didn't know. Let's see. Good Dream On says, what weird is that I see those double tops or double bottoms, and shortly after a double rip will drop and vice versa. You see it everywhere. Yep. So all it is resistance. A double top is just resistance. Resistance. Get up there, top. That's all it is. And this will stay resistance until it breaks up. Now it's support. Now your double top will become a triple top if it comes back up and gets rejected again. And then your triple top becomes, a channel. But this channel is part of, oh my gosh, part of this. So now you're calling this whole thing a bull flag. But then if this channel continues, well, you can't call this a bull flag anymore. Now it's just a channel. So with patterns, I don't like patterns because they're always changing. So let's talk. Right now we're just having fun. We're just talking. Good luck. So check this out. Price action is coming down. We have a falling channel, falling wedge, whatever you want to say it. Then we have accumulation. Awesome. No, wait. We have a bear flag is what we have. We have a bear flag. And then it breaks to the upside. Oh, we have a rising channel. Rising channel. Watch out. Oh, we have, hey, wait a minute. We have a cup and handle. Holy smokes. But in this cup and handle, we also have a bull flag. Holy smokes. I see the bull flag now. But now this bull flag continues to do this. Well, it's no longer a bull flag now. It's just a falling wedge. And then it, let's say it comes up and it starts doing this number. And now you see this and you're thinking, wait a minute, is this a double bottom? So what you're doing is you're continuing to make words for these patterns or for the structure or the movement. You continue to make a name for this until this should break up, but it didn't. This should break down, but it didn't. This should break down, but it finally did break down, but then this should break up. So you continuously make names for these squiggles because you want to give it meaning. All we have to do is find a level and enter. You see how that easy that is? I'm not doing all this junk. I'm waiting for a level to be broken. Once it breaks, I enter the trade. Done. Done. Moving on. Let's see here. I'm going to the list. See here. Double tops or double bottoms. Destiny is to be broke. Eventually, potentially. I mean, we could have a double bottom and never come down for it. I mean, but then we have this is the breakout. It's supposed to go up, but it could always come back down for it. I mean, anything can happen. Like literally anything. So I see double bottoms, double tops. All I have is my, if it does this, I'm doing this. If it does this, I'm doing this. Because we never know what's going to happen. Like we are literally at the mercy of price action. And I have that as a song too. So definitely check it out. You can find it anywhere. Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Music, or whatever it's called. Just search Trade Intuition. Let's see. Grandpa, what's up, Grandpa? Appreciate you, man, being here. Says, hi, just subscribe. Did you? I didn't see the thing come up, or maybe I was just talking too loud. Sorry to doubt you. Sorry about that. Grandpa says, hey, just subscribe. Can you tell me how you set your expanding wedge on last screen, please? No idea what you're talking about. See here. How do you set your expanding wedges? Are you talking about trend lines? How to find trend lines? I don't know. BC, so we'll go over trend lines because I think that's what you're asking. BC Poor Corpse, let's see here. When I watched his live show, he knew I hadn't gone to sleep. Oh, there you go. See, I need the who, what, where, when, why. That makes complete sense versus what you said earlier. That's funny. Okay, so we'll go over trend lines. Let's see here. How are my trades doing? Suey, hello, OMG, let's go, moon mission. So, it's the same. It's at 53. Bitcoin up 45. And then I have others, boring, 2%. Boring stuff. Okay, so let us look at, let's go look at link. Let's go to our time frame. So now here's the thing. So Grandpa, man, I don't think I've ever said those words before. That's pretty sad. Grandpa, what you want to do is you want to, of course, you're on my channel. You want to go to playlist. Under playlist, here is a ultimate beginner's guide series to successfully trade or successful trading. Here, this is an 8-part series. Now, it is extremely important when you watch every video, smash the like and leave a few comments based off of the video you just saw. Very important. The more interactions I get, the more engagement I get, the more in tune I am to continue giving this stuff out for free. This right here is minimum a $1,000 course. I've been tempted twice to take this down because the likes aren't there, the comments aren't there. You might be thinking, oh, you're just being a brat right now. No, I know the value of this. I can easily take that down, put it on my Patreon and sell it for $1,000. Easy. And call it the Ultimate Beginner's Guide Bootcamp or whatever. And sell it for $1,000. It'll sell because it is, and I'll do little clips of what I talk about and it'll sell. But here's my thing. I don't want to get rich because of you. I want to get rich with you. Watch the videos, help the channel, like the videos, comment, as many, different things that you see, comment, because that really helps promote the channel. And it's free on your end. All you're doing is you're learning for free and that you're helping me out. So there's that. Become a YouTube member. The higher tier you go, the more information you get. Here I did, Bitcoin updates. Let's just see here. Whenever it's needed though, I do it. And here there's a bunch of other videos that, like these videos they're going to teach you how to trade. Here was a members video, a Bitcoin update, another Bitcoin update, another, Bitcoin top. I'm giving you a bunch of information. Emergency updates. This is very important. Worst trading lesson, like this one right here, everybody needs to watch. I also have another playlist, which is the Learn How to Trade playlist. There's a lot of videos in here. You can see it. Heads in the way. But invest your time. You're gonna spend your money somewhere, whether it's the market or with a mentor. Guess what? I mentor, but I'd rather you learn for free. There you go. But yeah, here I show you trend lines. So let's just go here. So the first one is, let's see here. Oh, I don't see what it is. Oh, they're here. I was like, I don't see what it is. So it shows you how to identify key levels. Then this next one, trend lines and reversals. Everybody needs to watch this. Next one, fib retracement and fib extension. Then tools and indicators. Then market cap and volume. Then market structure basics. It's very important. Now, there are two that are missing. I haven't put them on yet, but definitely watch those. Definitely watch this one, the trend lines. So I'll do that homework for you. But yeah, basically all it is going to a higher time frame and finding a pivot. That's the main thing you want to do, is you want to find a pivot. How do you find a pivot? You go just go to a higher time frame. Let's see, I need that. So let's do this. Like that. So right here, in order to identify the pivots, all we do is we look where the candle bodies, I go for the candle body closes. Candle body close, the price went up, stopped, it came down. Now what we're doing is we're looking for the highest or the lowest, the peaks of the pivots. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. Why? Because we have another higher pivot. We don't care about this. We don't care about this. The next one is, well, this was a trend line. Well, this one too. So this is actually it changing. And all you do is, like here, I'm gonna use the ray tool. You could use the trend line, but I like using the ray, using the magnet tool so it snaps in place. I'm gonna go to the candle body, Then I'm also gonna go from the candle wick to, oops, wrong one. Because I'm actually creating a zone. Candle wick to candle wick. We'll do this one because this one, it doesn't cross. Here's my trend line. Here's my zone of possible reversal where it might come here and come back down. But for this is why you have to watch all those videos together, because here is a level, and this actual level is right here too. See how that matches up? So this is a very key level. Would I have entered here after the break of this? Not really. Would I wait for this? So for this trade, in order for it to be a successful, in my opinion, trade, what I would need to do is I would need to wait for price to break above here. But once we do, we're right into this resistance, so this trend line, wait for the break of this resistance as well. Now I'm not entering because it broke this. I'm entering because it broke this. This is very strong. This is pretty strong. It's very strong. In my opinion, that's just how I think of it. You can think of it differently. But once it breaks this here, now we can enter. But mainly because it broke this. Let me see how many people are in here. So I need your help, guys. I need your help. Like these numbers for what I do and all the stuff that I do. Not saying that I'm the best, because I know I'm not. But these numbers, it's in my opinion, it's ridiculous. There's other people that do, live streams and all this other good stuff, and they have, a decent amount of people in there. And here I am, I'm literally showing you how to turn dirt into gold, and I have this many people. I need your help. I really do. How can you help me? Watch all of my videos. Smash the like. Now, do not go into a video, smash a like, leave a comment, and leave. Do not do that. That destroys my channel. And I don't know if that's maybe what's happening, but it destroys my channel. Watch the videos. Engage with the content. Smash the like. Tell your friends to do the same. Help me help others. Again, you don't need to join my group to learn. I show it here for free. I do live streams every single day, Monday through Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday and Sunday at 4. And then I do bonus streams. Like right now, it's a bonus stream. That's what I do. My goal is to make you money. But I don't know if YouTube's blackballing me or what. But I mean, look at the amount of viewers here. Pathetic. I mean, it's truly discouraging. Truly. But I'm sure if I sold my course, I'd have people in here. But I don't. I give it for free. All right. Let's see here. I think we're gonna wrap it up. We've been streaming now for an hour and a half. Good Lord, wow. What's Bitcoin doing? Ooh, Bitcoin is going into our zone. Watch out. Watch out. Bitcoin's going into our zone. And it's losing strength. Oh man, it looks so weak right now. This looks so weak right now. Wow. That looks incredibly weak. A 3-minute time frame. This looks incredibly weak. Just for giggles, I'm going to short it. And I'll do this as my stop loss. Just for giggles. I'm only risking 1% of my portfolio. Stop loss is right there. Y'all can see it. So let me go to Bitcoin. I'm going to do a short. I'll do 10x. What? No, I'll do 20x. I'll do 20x. And market stop loss 111949. Okay. Short 20x. And just to prove that I went 20x. And then I just entered. Now, granted, I'm in a long right now, and I have to move up my stop loss. Just forgot about that. Where's my stop loss? Where is my stuff in here? I don't have my stuff in here. Okay, let me move up my stop loss. So Bitcoin long, I'm up 43%. Moving my stop loss up to, I'm gonna get stopped out though. So here's where I moved up my long stop loss to this right here. So if anybody is in the group, I got to update them as well. So Bitcoin. So update Bitcoin, move up, stop loss. 110579.7. Okay. So move my stop loss, and more than likely it's going to get hit. It's okay. I took profits on this one already, I think twice. But that looks so weak right now. Could we come up hit my stop loss? Sure, why not? But it looks weak. Oh, let me make a comment. All right, guys, I just went short on Bitcoin. I don't have time to do a thing. I just went short on it. 20x leverage. Okay. So let's go to the shorts. To the shorts. 20x leverage. Let's go. That right there looks so weak. 3-minute time frame. No structure, just sideways. Let's see if it comes down. Let's see if we got the absolute top. Who knows? I don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. All right, so let's go back to this. Oh, let me check out my trades. We're gonna get stopped out. Everything's gonna come down now. Yeah. Everything's coming down. All right, guys, emergency update. I do think that the market's going to flip. So if you're in any trades, make sure to move up your stop losses. I'm going to be updating the group in just a second. All right, so y'all going to witness what I do. This one, we're going to get stopped out. No need to, it'd be a waste. It's like 1% away. This one, let's see here. Posted to close position at least half. The May 22nd, 2 a.m. And then stop loss way up here. Copy, paste. So you go to this. This one is goats. Goats. Okay. Update. Goat. Recommend. Closing position at least half. Move stop loss 0.16144, and this is what I do for the group. You don't have to join my group to learn how to trade. You want access to me being in the charts all day, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm also going to pin this. That way it notifies people. So we're in that one. This one, it's kind of bets. Man, it looks good. Fed still looks good though. We have our lower entry. I think I'm gonna leave bet. With, we're so close. Doesn't even matter. Goat. Do this one. Bet. See, this would be healthy if it does pull back. So with that being said, I'll leave this one here. And we're not in a lot of trades, guys. We're in 3. That's it. Your mentor posts, what, 10, 15 a day? We're in 3. We've had these for like 2 days. All right. Let's see here. Rodog says, nice short. Oh, thank you, man. And I'm going to get wrecked. Oh, no. No, here, this was the bounce area that we were talking about. And so this is what I'm thinking might happen, where we might come into here, then come to here, and then bloop. We'll see. See here, we hit that 1.618 level. Hey, all right, nice. See, beyond the illusion. What's up, buddy? What is going on? That could have made a great flag. Road dog. LOL. Hey, Mr. T's in the house. What's up, Mr. T? Appreciate you, man, being here. What's going on, guys? Appreciate you. Thank you for everybody smashing the like. You guys are the absolute best. Kind of went live on the Whelm. You know, I was doing a screen share with my group, and it was a live trading session. We were only doing it for, my intention was an hour, but we were absolutely killing it. So the hour turned into 2, that turned into almost 3. I was like, guys, no more. Like, we had a few very successful trades. Absolutely killed it on 2 of them, really. 2 out of 4. The other 2, they did well, but 2 of them, man, killed it. So it was good. And I said, all right, I said, you know what? I had to go live. I mean, all-time highs. It's history. Gotta do it. So I came live. And we just talking, looking at charts, talking about everything under the sun. All right. Now I'm interested in this one right here. But yeah, this looks so weak right now. I mean, it didn't even try to come up, to come down, or just boring. And boop. Here we did this, and we're saying as far as a possible bounce. Right now we're getting that bounce. We do not want it breaking above this. You know what? Let me move my stop loss. I don't want it breaking above this. So this was originally my stop loss. Now that I'm looking at it. Well, I don't know. Hold on. Let me think about it some more. No, because if we break this, then we're going to come up. So I'm going to move my stop loss here. Stop loss. And the reason I'm doing that now is because I was hoping that we'd come deeper for the bounce so that we can get rejected here. But since we barely came up to this box and not in it, it's showing a little bit more strength than I would like. So, go this. So let's move my shorts. Let's get my short stop loss. It always confuses me because it's in green. It's 11522. I'm 11522. Okay, so I actually put my stop loss right here. Okay, there we go. We're all set. I love it. And for my long, I'm still in that one. And my stop loss is almost going to get hit. My stop loss is around here. 105.79. So let's do Alt J. We'll put this one in blue so we know what it is. And this one is 579.7. So that is my stop loss for my long. Stop loss for long. And I'm pretty sure we'll get stopped out. My stop loss was down here somewhere. I was like, oh, nope, I don't like it. Let me move it up really close. Get stopped out, fine. Hopefully the short will run, and then we ride the short. And that's what we do. That's what we do. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? I'll let me know. Any charts you want me to look at? Anything. But yeah, pretty soon we're gonna have all the hindsight hustlers, and I even called them out today. So this was a post. This was a post. This is a post that I did. Here I said, I love putting quick scalps turn into day trades, possible, or intraday, possible this. So definitely check me out, guys. Show you how to do all this. Do we win all the time? Nope. But this, I like this one. I said, time for all the trading gurus to say, I told you, and how they were right. So they can trick you to join their paid group. That's that time. Learn for free. Join my daily live streams. We do bonus streams as well. They get rich off of you. I mentor for free. I want to get rich with you. not because of you. So watch it. And here is when we enter the trade. I give the reasons why we enter the trade, and it did not break the low, which is great. And we're moving up our stop losses along the way. And here's our first target, second target, so on and so forth. Blah, blah, blah. So there's that. Did I post something else too? I thought I did. Oh, this is funny. I don't know if y'all have seen this. He goes, I finally found a challenge that only men can do. And then he puts his hands down and he just, and the wife's like, what? What's the challenge? Oh, standing with your hands down? Okay. Oh, smile, not smiling? Like, what's it? And I was like, man, out, legend. Let's see here. Bro, do you think now is the time to launch my project? No, definitely not. The market's going to dump. Definitely not. Market's going to dump. In my opinion. When Bitcoin comes down, all the coins are going to come down. Right now is like the worst time. In my opinion. I could be wrong. We could have alt season. But I wouldn't. Not yet. Let's see here. Who's here, guys? Oh, I think I was going to show you something else too on this. I don't remember. There was another post. Did I post it? So I did this one, Tardigrade Gurus. Oh, this one. Every trader needs to hear this song. Support the channel by smashing the like, leaving a comment. This is crypto music by the dip, because now you're going to hear that all over the place. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. But your mentor never tells you how. What's the difference between buying a dip and catching a falling knife? Time. That's the only difference. I have videos on this too. I have videos on everything. Literally everything. So here, let's say this happened and you bought, let's say you bought the dip. And then he does this. Or no, because a lot of traders, they like showing this, where it's going like this. And then they buy right here because it's the lowest part. They love showing the lowest part. You know, they're an absolute genius. And it's buy my course and get this boot camp and everything else. And then it continues coming down. That's a falling knife. And then let's say instead of it going down, it goes up. This is buying. Whoa, let me just repeat that. Then this right here would have been buying the dip because it went up. The only difference is time. What happened after you bought? So what I do is I show you how to buy the dip. When the price is coming down, you want the price, price to break this level, to go long. It doesn't. This level to go long. It doesn't. This level to go long. It doesn't. This level to go long. Hey, it broke the level. You buy. Could it go down? Sure. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but you have a higher chance that the trend is possibly starting to change, and you enter here. This is buying the dip. Nobody shows you how to buy the dip. They just say it. I show you. This is where I think I stand apart from a lot of other mentors out there, in my opinion. All right. Let's see here. I think I have talked myself to, I don't know. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues, charts? Right now we're in a long in Bitcoin from earlier today, and we are in a short that we just entered. We saw this right here, and we're like, oh, it doesn't look good. And then we entered. I don't know what my entry was, though. 11,305. 11,305. There you go. So we saw it here. It's like, nope, not looking good. By the time I charted it out, in case you all want to take it with me, because there is a 30-second delay, if not longer. I try to chart it out first before I enter. Give you a heads up. I don't know what else to talk about. If y'all have something to talk about, let's talk. If not, that'll be in the stream. We will put the timer on for not 4 minutes. We'll do it 1 minute. If there's no questions, comments, concerns, issues, charts, then that will be the end of the show. And then we will probably end it with, we've been watching the Scammy Cup and Handy guide too much, I think. We can do what's this? And I got Hindsight Hustlers, I got Keyboard Warrior. That's the thing you just saw. I do like the Keyboard Warrior one. Lunchable Connoisseur said, just stopping by to say you're the realest, Joe. Appreciate you. Don't forget to smash that like. Appreciate you, man. You're the best. You're the best. All right, let's see here. I guess what we'll do is we'll do Jungle Tactics. All right, guys, thank you so much. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Hopefully this short plays out. Hopefully we can say, hey, we caught the top and look at us, we're geniuses and blah, blah. Man, get out. We won't do that. We'll just show our trades and what we do and why we do it and what we look at. But I do thank you. Do I think there's a reversal because I saw divergence? No. Why did I think it's going to be a reversal? It's gone up. And it's about time it goes down. Doesn't mean that it will. But this right here on the 3 minute time frame, granted 3 minutes, it's not like hourly or anything. This is telling me that we might come down. I don't know. And then if it breaks this level, even better, because, well, guess what? It's going down. So that's how I look at reversals. All right. But I do thank you guys. Let's jump out to Jungle Tactics. I appreciate you greatly. Make sure to join in every single day. Ask me questions. My job is to make you money. Plain and simple. And right now, I'm working overtime. Appreciate you guys greatly. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.
Jungle temple traders, patient, strong, be like a silent hunter all night long. Wait our turn, don't chase the thrill. Kings of the jungle, patiently waiting for the kill.
Profitable traders never looking for shill. Charting out the jungle, moving steady, never still. New traders chase green candles, but we lay low. Watching price creep, let the weak hands go. Stepping too fast, that's a new trader's mistake. Market full of traps, better watch and wait. FOMO got them lost, now they caught in the snare. We sit back, let the prey come near. In the jungle, gotta wait, gotta stalk. New traders take the trade when the fake gurus talk. Patience be the blade cut through the fear. We identify the trend till it's crystal clear. New traders running in, thinking it's a feast. Jumping on the pumps, wondering why the moves cease. Short at resistance, long at the floor. New traders buying late, now they crying for more. Price moves like the wind through the trees. Fake outs lurking, gotta move with the breeze. Trade with the trend, yeah, the money gon' flow. Don't rush in, you won't like how it goes.
That's funny. Elliot drinks.
New traders take the trade when the fake gurus talk. Patience be the blade cut through the fear. We identify the trend till it's crystal clear. Charts don't lie, but your mind might slip. Emotion screaming, gotta tighten that grip. Snipers don't rush, they just line up the shot. One move, one trade, now the bag looking hot. They don't see the trap till they deep in the hole. Buying the tops, man, they losing control. Smart money waiting, stacking the play. Fake gurus losing trades while begging you to stay. Move with the market, trade on the right side. Trading's like a jungle, join our pride. In the jungle, gotta wait, gotta stalk. New traders take the trade when the fake gurus talk. The jungle where we stalk our prey. One the day, one trade. We identify the trend till it's crystal clear. Now's the time to make this money.
I love that song. I love it. Don't let your mind slip. I love it. Yeah, so right now the short's doing good. If it does bounce up, that's fine. Hopefully it'll bounce into our zone right up here and then hopefully come down. If not, we get sucked out. No biggie. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. You guys are the absolute best. We'll see you on the next video. Take care, guys.